Is this working? Is this thing on? I don't really know. But anyway, I know if any of you get to see this, or if there are some of you that actually jump in here like, hey, Hendo, I see that you're live right now, and I thought that you weren't doing any lives. Now, technically, I'm not doing any lives, but I felt the need to come on here because the last couple of days, there have been some things that have been on my mind. So I just came on here real quick. It's not going to be real long. And what's going on? Yes, you made it to a live, but it ain't really alive. I just came on here to test something. I'm trying out some new software. So I'm just trying to see how the software actually works because I have to get away from StreamYard because StreamYard is actually charging a little bit too much money. So I'm trying to find something new. I'm playing around with something. I'm just on here right now, just saying what it do, just seeing the functionality of it, how I can go live. But we are going to talk a little bit of football. And the football we're going to talk about is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills. Now, the last 2 days have gotten me a little bit more emotional than I normally feel that I should be. You know, I try to keep things in perspective. I try to keep things under wraps. You know, I try to keep the Baltimore out of it. And, you know, we were just in the Discord talking, and I told him about a saying that I grew up. That when I grew up, we used to say, and it was, I'd rather be egg rolling than beef yakking. And for those of you that don't know, it's a Chinese food, you know, analogy to it. But, you know what I'm saying? It kind of means, you know, I'd rather just be doing my thing, cruising, chilling, than arguing and beefing with somebody. But for some reason, Buffalo Bills fans have come out of the works. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. So, the Buffalo Bills fans have come out of the works. And they just got something to say about everything. Yes, Davon, this is real, bruh. You know, I sat down. I was just talking to you in the Discord. We were just having a conversation in the Discord. And I was like, it's a lot of stuff I want to get off of my chest. I had the stuff written down. I was supposed to do this the other day. But, you know, as far as live streaming goes, I'm just not with it. You know, I just don't feel like live streaming. I may get back into it. I don't know. But these Buffalo Bills fans have brought out another side of me. Like they trying to pull the West Baltimore out of me. You know what I mean? And yes, Bradley. Wow. I'm here. I told you I was going to go live. I meant it. I don't even have my gear on. Like I just literally just came from the store and decided to do a live. But the Buffalo Bills fans just had a lot to say. If a lot of you have seen my last video, you saw, you know, I did a little thing about the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens and how football in itself can divide people. It can bring people together. And some people, they literally thought that this was divisive. I don't know how, because the way that I put it, I don't care what side of the fence that you're on, as long as you represent yourself, you represent your team respectfully. I could not care less. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's my son. What's up, AJ? Make sure y'all go over to my son's channel. He's over on Twitch, I do believe. I think he stopped doing YouTube. I think he's on Twitch now. I don't know if he's still playing the game, but make sure to check my child out. Chilling. So, they going through the video. They saying what they saying. And I'm chill. Like, I'm literally, I normally don't answer too many people. Like, the first hour or two, I answer people when I'm going through. But after it starts rolling, it gets to be so many comments. I don't know. But then sometimes I'll see a comment that kind of piques my interest. And the guy said something. So I immediately was like, yo, not today. Not today. So I jumped in there and responded to him. And I want to apologize to that guy because he wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to somebody else. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up? You and your coworker were just talking about the Ravens and Buffalo Bills game. Yeah, well, listen, this is the reason I'm here. It's not funny, Bradley. It's not funny. But this is the reason that I'm here. Because Thursday, and it took a lot for me because I had to hold all of this inside of me since Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, before I went to work, what's going on? Appreciate you. I had to fix this because for some reason, it's not showing the whole comments. Like I said, this is a tester. I'm testing out some new software, seeing how it works. Bear with me, please. Bear with me. Yeah. Yo, like, it is what it is, bro. What's going on, Danity? Appreciate you. What you mean I'm not slick? Listen, Danity. I literally sat down in this chair and was like, I'm not going to stream. And somehow my hand just went up and hit that live button. But like I said, this is a tester. I'm testing out this software to see how it works. But y'all get me off track because I'm trying to make this really quick. Like I said, this is only a tester so I can see how it looks and how everything and the functionality of all of this is going. So It's Thursday morning before I go to work. Like it's 25 minutes before I'm going to work. I see a Buffalo Bills streamer. And I jumped into the stream just to see what they're talking about. Like I like to go to other people's channels and see what they're talking about. Like if they're respectful, they talking crazy, like what's going on with them. And I've had interactions with this dude. I'm not gonna mention his name, but if when the Ravens win, we're gonna all pile up, go over there, and see what this dude really talking about. But he was in the stream talking about how bad the Baltimore Ravens were. He was talking about how Lamar Jackson can't throw outside the numbers. He was talking about, and he actually said this. He said Mark Andrews is trash. Now, when you're in my family, I can say whatever I want to say about you personally. But people outside of my family, y'all don't get to do that. I can say Mark Andrews is trash. He's not trash. Maybe garbage. Not trash, but I can say this. Ravens, we together. But he said Mark Andrews was washed and he was done. So now I'm sitting there in this chat getting offended. You know, I'm Twitter fingering away in the comment section. And he just keeps going on and on. And, you know, of course, we all know Buffalo is the number one scoring offense in the NFL right now. Taking nothing from him, Josh Allen is playing amazing. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen is amazing right now, doing his thing. I think the subtraction of Stephon Diggs made this Buffalo Bills team even a little more dangerous than it was before because like the old Atlanta Hawks when they got rid of everybody, Josh Smith and the rest of them were up there, you didn't know who to guard. Like pretty much everybody was out there, so you don't know who to guard. And because you don't know who you need to guard, it's kind of hard to put a defensive scheme in place because you don't have one person that you're focused on. And I think that's what the Buffalo Bills have right now. They got Khalil Shakir. They got James Cook out there. I think he's their second leading receiver. They have Dalton Kincaid. They have Curtis Samuels. They even have Dawson Knox. Like they have a bevy of pass catchers out there that is going to challenge the Ravens. And of course, he pointed out to the whole chat, the Ravens are 32nd in pass defense. I'm not going to do it right now, but when I tell you he brought up some schemes, like he brought up some pages and some statistics, like he brought up so much stuff just to down him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, okay, I get it. You're passing really well. We're not defending the pass right now. But the way that he talked about the Ravens was crazy to me. And the one thing, and he did this is the thing that kind of took me over the top. You was with me? You was in that stream? Yo. When I said, listen, when this dude, what's up, Jared? When I tell you this dude was so brazen with it, like he literally said, I'm about to tweet right now. And while he was streaming, he started tweeting. And he tweeted, and where I put it? I wrote it down. He tweeted, the Baltimore Ravens are a franchise that no longer exists. I'm sitting in the chat like, yo, how am I supposed to take that? Like, he knows it's right because he said, I know it's Ravens fans in here. I know y'all about to bug out. But we, as a Bills fandom, we, as people that follow the team, we're sitting here concerned about a reputation. We're not concerned about the team that it actually is today. We're concerned about the reputation of the Baltimore Ravens. And that team no longer exists. And he put it on Twitter. It's out there. Go look for it. His name is Dan. He's a Buffalo fan. And he said the Baltimore Ravens are a team that no longer exists. And the name of his stream was, I think it was the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson get exposed. I can't remember what it was. But for me, just the audacity. And I know to an extent he was joking because he was like, he said he really liked Lamar Jackson. And he agreed with some of the things. But just the brazenness. And he said, this week you guys are the enemy. So because you guys are the enemy, this how I'm coming at you. Add to this week, we can go back to being friendly rivals. But for me personally, it just was the fact that Buffalo Bills fans have become somewhat disrespectful. Like mad disrespectful. I'm in there arguing, well not arguing because I don't really argue with people, but I'm in the chat talking to some people and they like, yeah, because you know, Josh Allen is so clutch in prime time. And I'm like, on Sunday nights. I think they said he's 6-1 on Sunday nights. And I'm like, well, I guess you don't know what's going on with Lamar Jackson because he is clutch himself in prime time. Guess y'all don't really know that. And they're like, Lamar's not clutch in prime time. I'm like, check the record. And of course, you know, when you ask people that love to talk a lot of smack to check some things, you never hear back from them again. But if that Buffalo fan travels in here, Lamar Jackson is 15-4 in prime time games. So he is money when it matters. Most of his Jackson fives have come in prime time, if not all of them, except for I think that Miami game. So Lamar Jackson is that dude. But the thing, outside of all this other crazy stuff that he was talking, and I might have to add him in the comment section just so he can look at this. I need him to realize, stop lying to your fans, bruh. That's all I'm saying. You're very entertaining. I like what you do. You cool and all, but stop lying to your fans. Because now you got your fans believing that the Baltimore Ravens cannot run on the Buffalo Bills. Granted, the Buffalo Bills, good defense. A lot better defense than Dallas has. You have the pieces. You have some guys. But you have a linebacker that's out. You have a starting slot corner that's out. And you are telling your people that y'all can stop the run. The Baltimore Ravens may be able to run, but they not going to really run on y'all. And the thing that y'all don't understand is the Baltimore Ravens have 36 consecutive games. 36 that they have run for over 100 yards. Now, 3 of those games only included Derrick Henry. And the 3 games that have included Derrick Henry, the first 3 weeks of the season, the Baltimore Ravens rushed for 181 yards, 151 yards, and 274 yards. So you're telling me 36 games, all 3 games this season, and I know that they are not the Buffalo Bills. They run for 100 yards. But for some reason, you guys are going to stop the Ravens from running. Now, he admitted Lamar Jackson was going to be a problem. He said Lamar is going to get his and get his good. But outside of that, the Ravens may not be able to run on this defense. He said that Sean McDermott is the Lamar killer. Like, he got the Jordan rules. He got the Lamar rules. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, Lamar statistically, and he put the stat up. I really didn't look at it because I didn't want to see it because I'm a homer. But statistically, the stats that he put up on that screen, I'm looking like, that's not bad per game average. He's like, no, that's all the games combined. Like, it wasn't looking pretty. So in the past, Lamar has not put up the stats. But for you to deem Sean McDermott the Lamar killer, to me, it is insane. So for you to think, what's going on, Yolanda? Appreciate you. So for you to think that you're going to come in here and stop the Baltimore Ravens from running the ball, the one thing that we can do and can do well, the one thing that we learn is going to win us a game, even though we got a little bit away from it last week, this is something that we're going to do. Because throwing, it ain't really our Matt Forte, but we're going to see what it do. And listen, I would love for that score, but like I said, once we win this game, I need y'all to come with me because I'm going to let y'all know, put the link, and we're going to go into a stream because I told them when this game is over, I put on Twitter, when this game is over, we are going to be back. And like I said, this today, right now, this is not really a stream. No, this is just a test because like I said, I'm testing out some new software because I got to get away from StreamYard because they about to start charging an arm and a leg for basically nothing. So I just wanted to see what it looked like. I still haven't figured out how to do certain things on here. I mean, I've done minimum basic stuff. As you can see, my name, like, it's cartoonish. So whenever I go through it, you can see the cartoon, like little stuff other than that. But I have to figure out what's going on with this software so I can use it. And maybe if I can learn how to navigate through this, I might start live streaming again. I mean, the look of it is kind of cool. I got to still play with a few things, but I don't know. What's going on, Be the Change You Wish to See? Yeah, everyone needs to be on their A game. Everybody. Because now more than ever, I need to win this game because I need to go talk to this YouTuber and I need to be able to talk my stuff. And y'all know, when I win, I can talk my stuff. But outside of that, just the things that he was saying about the Baltimore Ravens are no longer a team that exists. Like, that's a video idea in itself. Like, what he's essentially saying was we are a shell of our former selves. Like, we're living off of reputation right now. Even though we just was beating people up less than 9 months ago. Like, literally, we out there taking teams to town. But for some reason, this year, because we started off slow, the Baltimore Ravens pass defense is dead last in the league. Not going to hold you. They think that they can just come in here and just pass all around. James Cook, I love James Cook. He's on my fantasy team. Welcome back to streaming. Don't think that he can run on us. Now, he may be able to catch some screens out the backfield. Like, he may be able to do something catching the ball. But running the ball, we're making him one-dimensional. Don't know how that's going to work because he made Dallas one-dimensional, and Dak almost went for 400 yards. Josh Allen is a little bit more of a threat because he can run the ball. Not like Lamar can run the ball, but he can run the ball. And listen, he's a problem. He's going to be a problem. This defense, just like teams have to come in and prepare for Lamar passing and running, we have to prepare for Buffalo passing and running. And things for us is going to get a little more difficult because I haven't looked at the injury report lately, but I know that Michael Pierce is doubtful, and I know that Andrew Voorhees is doubtful as well. That's making a bad situation worse. Our offensive line wasn't that good to begin with. Now, okay, anyway. Then defensively, Michael Pierce is out to stop the run. That shouldn't be a problem. We have people that can come in and step up. I'm sure Brent Urban, who every other game seems to be a healthy scratch, is going to be in, possibly move some pieces around. I'm not really worried about the run defense. It's the pass defense that I'm concerned with. And who's going to match up with whom? That's all. So, yeah, like I said, this wasn't really a stream. Just like I just had to get some things off my chest. I wanted to test out some equipment, some software. I'm going to play with it a little bit more tonight. If I can actually, and don't quote me on this, and Brodney, if you're listening, it doesn't mean yes. It means I'm considering it. So if I can play with this and get the things the way I needed to get to, what I'm actually thinking about doing is I might stream tomorrow the game. Like I might live stream the game tomorrow. Maybe. Not quite actually. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on how I feel. We'll see. Yeah, listen. So, before we get out of here, because like I said, this wasn't really a real stream, I want to tell y'all a story, if y'all don't mind. I'm going to tell y'all a story that has nothing to do with football, and it has to do with me and my life, and me personally. And for some of you, it may hit home. For some of you, I don't know. But the last couple of days, ain't no hanging with Hendo, Bazel. It's dead and stinking. Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story, please. All right. No, wait, no. Danny, you're supposed to be on my side. But let me tell my story first, and then we can go from there. Score prediction. I think Ravens 28, Buffalo 23. That's my score prediction. But back to my story. So, as some of you really and actually know, I am getting a little bit older. Like, I've embraced it. Like, I'm damn proud. I'm damn proud to be 49 years old. I will be 50 in a matter of months. Like, I will be half 100. Like, my best years are behind me. My most years are behind me. I understand that. So, the other day I was thinking to myself of how just amazing human beings are. Like the things that we can create with our minds, the things that we can create with our hands, just all of these intricate things that we do on a daily basis. Like some things just become so normalized, we just do it whenever. And it amazes me when I look back on it, the things that I've created, the things that I've done, the things that I've gone through. I've created children. I've created wonderful children. The greatest miracle of all. Yeah, half century, Davon. The greatest miracle of them all. But then, Friday, as I was making myself some lunch, I don't know why this hit me. Like, listen. I've survived cancer. I've survived blood clots in my lungs twice. I've done really, really amazing things in this world. I'm a Marine. Like I've done a lot and a lot of amazing things. But it really hit me on Friday when I was making lunch that in all my years of living, every year that I've been alive and I've been able, I have never in my life been able to properly slice an onion. I'm sitting here cutting this onion and I'm like, yo, why can't I properly cut this onion? Now I got to put this onion back in the refrigerator looking like some kid messed with it. Like, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing that you put something in and they're like, whose child been messing with the onions? And I'm thinking to myself, I can do a lot of stuff, but I can't cut a perfect slice of a goddamn onion. Like, what? And then I just started feeling bad. I started feeling stupid because I went back in the refrigerator and saw that onion and was like, that's childish. Who cut that? Oh shit, that was me. So yeah, when you get old, you just start thinking about stupid stuff. Like, but I've never perfectly sliced an onion. Like, it's always lopsided or big on one end and small on the other. Like, yo, why can't I just slice an onion properly? Like, it's just the dumbest thing. And it's the dumbest thing to think about. But this is something that I'm going to leave you guys with because it really affected me for a minute. Like, yo, I can go outside and cut down a tree. I done laid the concrete for a walkway in my backyard. But I can't just evenly cut an onion. It's always lopsided or break off, and then the onion be looking real stupid. And then my wife look at me like, what's up with this? I'm looking at her like, I don't know. It wasn't me. The kid did it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Listen, appreciate you. There's 23 people in here. I wasn't expecting anybody to come. I just wanted to get this rant off. Oh shit, it's 33 people in here. I wanted to get this rant off my chest. Like, I really wasn't expecting this. Like I said, I was just testing out some software, just seeing how this works. Don't laugh at me. You said that's you been chewing tomatoes. I gotta find out how to get the whole thing on here. Like, I gotta fix this. But yes, like, it's like, it was wild. This shit was wild. Like, yes, I appreciate y'all and the blessings. Yes, I'm blessed to be still alive, but yo, I can't cut an onion. It's crazy. It's crazy. Stupid. But look, I'm about to get up out of here because I wasn't even really technically supposed to be going live right now. It's been 21 minutes. I wanted to make this 8 minutes or less, but you know. Listen, what we're not going to do is we're not going to come in here and just get me to start talking about stuff. Listen, Roquan's reputation is not on the line, Dawn. Not just tomorrow. Like, I'll give him a 5-game sample. I'll give him the Cincinnati game. If he's still looking slow and lethargic in the Cincinnati game, then we can write him off. But there are some of us that told y'all, don't pay $100 million to an off-ball linebacker. And y'all told me, that's our second-round pick. And now look at us. But I will say, I don't think that Zach Orr is using him properly. I mean, it's a combination of some things. It's a combination of not using guys properly. Kyle Hamilton, he's been on the back of a milk carton. People are praising him for his tackles, but you keep letting people catch the ball before you hit them. Like, I'm not impressed with that. You know, Owe has been the bright. You know our defense is in trouble. Odafe Owe has been the bright spot of this defense. Like, if you really think about it. Well, outside of Kyle Van Noy. Always been the bright spot of this defense. That says a lot. Mr. Whiffs is consistently getting to the quarterback more than anybody other than Kyle Van Noy. So you know we're in trouble. But hopefully, good game plan, good week of preparation. The Ravens get things together and we're going to go out here and win this game. So for all you Buffalo Bills fans, if you do happen to come through the stream, appreciate you. Let me know what you think. Let's do it respectfully because I'm respectful. But y'all, Ravens community, we're respectful. Y'all dudes, y'all like throwing snowballs at people and cussing people out because your quarterback hasn't won an MVP. And I understand Josh Allen is doing his thing because I like Josh Allen. I've always liked Josh Allen. But y'all milking this 3 weeks in, he's the MVP thing a little too much. Because this time last year, Lamar Jackson wasn't the MVP choice. They had other people in line, and we see how things shifted. Now, as the season goes on, if he rises up, cool. But let's not jump the gun and just keep talking about him being in the MVP conversation. I know y'all wanted for him extremely bad, but like I said in my last video, let's stop being concerned with MVPs. Let's stop being concerned with individual awards. Let's be more concerned with Super Bowls. Like, I love the fact that my quarterback has won 2 MVPs, but he's kind of getting mocked because of it. Now, if Josh Allen does go ahead and win this MVP and does not win a Super Bowl, now he puts himself in a category for more scrutiny. He was already voted the most overrated player in the NFL. I don't know who did that because he's always been a talented young guy. Even though Stephon Diggs made him otherworldly, he was getting better before Stephon Diggs got there. But if he wins this MVP, he opens himself up to more scrutiny. So MVP without Super Bowl, now you come into Ravens territory. What's going on, Chef? Long time no see. What's up, bro? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game too, man. Like, I honestly can't wait for this game. I'm a little bit sad that it's tomorrow night, so we got to go all day watching other football before we actually can get in there and see our Ravens play. But until then, we'll do what we can do. All right. So all right, bet. Listen, find somebody. If I can find someone to stream the game with me, ones plural, to stream the game with me, we might can make that happen. I don't know if y'all want to see it. I don't know if y'all want to hear me. I'm a little bit different during the game than I am doing streams. I cannot promise you what my mouth is going to be like. Pause. Sunday, it may be clean, may not be, depending on how they play. Like, I cuss players out. I don't mean it. It don't last for long, but it will be a slip. You little son of a, like, it'll come out. So I might. If I can figure this out, it's a strong possibility if you guys want it. Because, we already got the big dogs. You already got Coach, you got Engraven, you got Raven C, you got the guys out there streaming the game. So I'm sure you have places that you can navigate to, places, guys that you want to see, and I don't take no offense to it. Like, me. So, yeah, man, that's right. Big pause, like big pause. I can't even see that. Like, I gotta change this too. Like, there's so much stuff I gotta do with this app. It's not even an app, just this website. So much I got to do, but I just like the cartoon aspect of it. Like, anything you put in there, it turns into a cartoon. I just like that. I just thought that was the coolest thing. So listen. Wait a minute. What's up, Raven C, bro? What's going on? Listen, Raven C. I already told you. Like, I hit you up and told you what it was. Ain't no need for no thanks, bro. Like, we all in this together. And listen. What we gonna do? We gonna stop the discrimination. Like, I'm not gonna continue to take this discrimination towards vegans. No, y'all ain't gonna continue to do this to me and think I'm coming out here making content for y'all, and y'all sitting here just messing with me. Don't push me aside for my dinner choices. Don't do that. That's not what we do now. This is 2024. Like, I thought we were supposed to be open and welcoming, but we not. You know what I mean? Right, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can do some cool stuff with this. But I just haven't fully found out. Like, I just sat down and started playing with it. It was like, I'm going to try to go live and see what I can do actually with this. I'm sure you can do a lot more things with it. I just don't know how to do it yet. So I'm going to have to actually get on YouTube and read up about it and see. But, if we can make this thing shake, then, man. Hey, Carla, how you doing? Appreciate you for dropping by. The Ravens just need to win. Factually correct. 100% they need to win. Because if more than anything, the Ravens need to win so I can talk my shit. And the one thing that people know about me is I don't like losing, and I don't like having to be quiet about it. So if we lose, I'm going to have to sit there and just have people talk to me like I would talk to them. And that is inappropriate. We cannot have people talking to me the way that I talk to them. Like, that's unacceptable in life. But when we win, best believe, Dan, we coming to your stream, bro, in full force, because I'm bringing some people with me. And I want to hear you talk. And I told him, I want to hear you talk. All that stuff you was talking Thursday, I want to hear you talking right now. Yeah, I mean? So, yeah. Bro, I just speak what I feel, man. But I'm really getting out of here now. Because looking at this time, 28 minutes. I was supposed to be here for 8 minutes. Y'all got me for 20 extra. Bruh, it happened. You can't win all the time. I mean, I know I got all the hardware. Where's my other one at? Oh, I got the hardware to prove it. I'm going for my three-peat, but I'm not trying to be Thanos just yet. It's coming though. So, appreciate you guys for dropping by, and stop coming in here right now so I can shut this thing down and leave. Yes, we coming for Dan. Like, we straight coming for the dude. Because he said a lot of things. And if you just got in here, he said the Ravens are a franchise that no longer exists. Remember that. While you're watching this game, remember this man said this franchise no longer exists. This franchise that's built off of defense and stopping people, it no longer exists after 3 games. 3 games. I do remember in Mike McDonald's first season, the Ravens struggled, and they struggled mightily. And they let the Dolphins come back, but later on in that season, they started shutting teams down. What's going on, Big Whoop? 20 more minutes. I mean, what we gonna talk about for 20 minutes, bruh? Like, I came in here literally, like, if you wanna see my sheet, I literally came in here to talk for about 5 minutes. 5. And yes, I do still carry a notebook. Once again, I am almost 50 years old, so yes, I do use a notebook. I came here to talk for 5 minutes, and y'all done got me so off track. What's wrong with y'all people? Like, this is why you can't do stuff. Like, I just did this. I was sitting there eating, so I went to the store and got some Chinese food, and I was sitting there eating, and I just wanted to test this out. And me taking a break from eating, now y'all trying to be greedy. Y'all been eating long enough now. Stop being greedy. Keep it real, partner. Get it to the needy. For those of y'all that know, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. Unless y'all have something to speak about. If you got a question, anything, let's get it out now. You have exactly 4 minutes. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Nothing? Cool. Bet. We out. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure to look out for the notification, because I'm pretty sure somebody's going live tomorrow. Might not be me though, because this is too much. Like I said, I wasn't streaming no more, and I'm a man of my word. But I thank you. I appreciate you all. If you are new here, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check back for videos, because I am going to do a video tomorrow. Even if I don't stream tomorrow, I'm going to do a video for something. I may do a video tonight once I get off of here. But I got to play with this software and see what it's actually capable of and see what it can do. 100 RIP DMX. So, appreciate you guys. Listen, go Ravens, one love, and I hope to see y'all back. I'm out. I'm done. I can't do this. I gotta finish eating my food.